Thank you so much. So, firstly, can you introduce yourself and your organization?
Yeah, I'm advocate by profession. My name is Aavreeti Naithani. I'm the legal consultant of the hospital as well as I help in running the veterinary hospital that is the Sanjay Gandhi Animal Care Center.
Okay.
I started my journey back in 2011 when I just started working as an intern with the People for Animals organization. And then I got into the movement. I saw the amount of work that needs to be done, the cruelty cases that the office gets, getting the rescues done every day, raising funds for the hospital. So that's how I got into the movement, and then I learned about the veterinary hospital in Rajouri Garden, Sanjay Gandhi Animal Care Center, which I now run. The hospital was founded in 1980, and it is a trust which has not only a hospital but also a shelter facility which keeps sick and injured animals. They
Mhm.
rescue the animals, we treat the animals, and then we rehabilitate or release the animals after they are healthy and fit for release. Our hospital currently is undergoing construction
Okay.
to expand the facility because currently we had around 3,000 capacity animals here, but now we want to increase it to more than that because the amount of animals that we get,
Mhm.
the space was falling short. So right now we are running and having around 1,500 animals.
Oh, that's
Animals
great.
से मेरा मतलब है कि not only dogs or cats, but
Mm-hmm.
we have sheep, goat, horses, camels,
Okay. Oh, that's great.
cattle, wildlife animal, birds, and
Okay.
on occasion, various other species as and when it requires from the authorities, which
Mm-hmm.
need to be treated. So we have an expansive policy of treating every animal that comes in, and we have an intensive care unit where we bring in जो हमारी ambulances run करती है दिल्ली में NCR area में. Many people we
Mm-hmm.
pick up around 20-30 dogs uh, on need-based situation. We bring them and treat them
Mm-hmm.
and release. So that is what the hospital stands for: treatment as well as caring for the animals over here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So, how our interested readers can be a part of Sanjay Gandhi Animal Care Center?
Okay. So what I usually tell everyone is that you have to start with the basic things. Basic things. Not everyone can, especially uh, every youth, every child, what they have to, how they can be part of Sanjay Gandhi is first they can come and visit the local shelter.
Okay.
Any way that they're having a local shelter or an NGO nearby their house, they can come and volunteer over here
Mm-hmm.
any day. The hospital is open from 9 to 6 p.m. On every day, we work 24 hours. So
Okay.
any day they can come and volunteer over here.
Okay.
Second, what the volunteering means in the hospital. Volunteering only means very simple things.
Yeah.
What you do to your own pets. That is only walking the dogs because
Mm-hmm.
shelter dogs don't get that much of attention like pet animals, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have about 500 to 600 dogs. So even if
Okay.
one person comes and pets and grooms and walks gives attention to one dog, that is
Mm-hmm.
more than enough because at
Yeah.
least one dog get attention, right? We can't have that much staff to take care of or give attention to each and every dog. So
Mm-hmm.
I request everyone to come and volunteer over here and just do basic things which require grooming, walking, just
Mm-hmm.
petting the
Yeah.
animal, giving
Yeah.
them food, you know, bring in uh, dog treats and
Yeah.
feed them, help in feeding, and
Mm-hmm.
just grooming का मतलब होता है सिर्फ ब्रश करना डॉग्स को प्यार करना
Mm-hmm.
उनको
Yeah.
पहनाना जैसे सर्दियों में many of our volunteers come
Yeah.
sorry they have grown so much because many of them help in stitching also the coats. For example,
Mm-hmm.
coats that come in winter है हम dog
Mm-hmm.
coats पहनाते हैं but dogs they tend to fight,
Yeah.
play, they tear up
Mm-hmm.
the coats. Every day we
Yeah.
have fata हुआ coats. So
Mm-hmm.
volunteers come and they stitch up the clothes. So
Oh.
there are many things that anyone who having basic जो आप घर में काम करते हैं,
बिल्कुल.
that is how shelter runs. So
Mm-hmm.
more the merrier in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
right? Second thing that I would request anyone who wants to be part is to help us in fostering the animals. What happens is usually in rainy season, for the past
Mm-hmm.
couple of days, we've had very bad weather in Delhi.
Yeah,
We've been having continuous rains throughout day and night, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
what we obviously need homes which are sterile, they
Mm-hmm.
are not full of infection. There are
Mm-hmm.
not 10,000 animals next to
Mm-hmm.
each other. So
Mm-hmm.
what we only want, we have a foster program where we have families who just keep animals only for a certain period of time till we
Okay,
find homes for them. Right? For
okay.
example, yesterday only, we got
Mm-hmm.
6 litter of puppies whose mother had passed away due to low temperature in the rains.
Mm-hmm.
So we needed people who would keep only one puppy or a litter of puppy for a period of time till they at least have some immunity level,
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Puppies which are 15 days old, bringing
Mm-hmm.
them into a hospital where
Yeah,
already there is so much of infection, it's
yeah,
fatal for the dog. People think
yeah.
कि जाओ shelter छोड़ कर आ जाओ,
Uh-huh.
but where the conditions are equally bad at the shelter, right?
Yeah,
So what
right.
we request the readers is, please offer your home only for fostering. Don't. We are not asking you to keep it for permanent, but
Mm-hmm.
only join and offer to give space to foster an animal. It can be kitten, it can be a puppy, it can be
Yeah,
a piglet,
yeah,
right? That is how you learn and get in touch with animals also.
yeah.
So if anybody is interested who has a good home, they can house or take care of a puppy or a kitten or any animal for
Mm-hmm.
say 2 weeks.
Yeah,
That would be a huge help to the shelters. It will help us actually prevent unnecessary treatment for animals.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is what we require. First is volunteering, then is foster program. Third thing, basic thing, and the ground level thing a person can do is feed their local dogs,
Yeah,
community dogs,
that's so
right?
easy.
If you just take care of your community dogs, we are not
Yeah.
asking you to look after all the dogs of your
Mm-hmm.
only feed your one dog ko bhi aap feed karoge. It will help us one dog sleeping peacefully on the road.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yes.
And also, lastly, what I would request you to do is anything that you don't use at home,
Mm-hmm.
anything that you don't is in working condition that you don't use at home, it please bring it to the shelter. For
Mm-hmm.
example, we need towels. In the
Yeah.
rainy season, we need lots of towels to dry the dogs, right?
Yeah. Right.
Dogs which are paralyzed, they get wet constantly due to peeing. We need
Mm-hmm.
to wipe the dogs. You
Mm-hmm.
can give us bed sheets because
Mm-hmm.
cotton bed sheets से bed sore कम होते हैं,
बिल्कुल.
right? जो paralyzed dogs होते हैं, if they are constantly on one side on the other, they can't move, so they
Yeah.
develop bed sores. So we
Mm-hmm.
need bed sheets, which people tend to throw away just like that. We need utensils that you want to
Yeah.
always, the steel utensils or any utensils. We always use it to store ration for the
Yeah.
dogs, like
Yes.
for the animals that we use. Then you have furniture that you don't need. For
Mm-hmm.
example, almiras,
Yeah.
shelves. We need it at the shelter to store medicines. Anything that you don't need always comes in handy at the shelter. So
Yeah.
anything, जो भी आपकी society है, RWs है, the RWA societies है, you can have a donation drive only asking for anything unused and working condition things that we need. You can collect and we will send the ambulance and pick it up. That is also one way that you can be part of Sanjay Gandhi Hospital,
Yeah.
which is a very effective way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, what are the steps that government taken for animal welfare?
Okay. One of the very good initiatives that the government is trying to achieve is neutering of the dogs, sterilization of dogs.
Okay.
Right now, the drive is obviously towards controlling the population of Indian dogs, street dogs जो हैं हमारे,
Mm-hmm.
उनकी नसबंदी कराई जाती है
Mm-hmm.
in association with animal welfare organizations. Sanjay Gandhi Hospital is a registered organization working with the Delhi government for
Mm-hmm.
ABC, animal birth control of street dogs. So
Okay.
the ambulances pick up the dogs of your locality,
Mm-hmm.
they bring it to the hospital. We neuter the dog, हम surgery करते हैं.
Mm-hmm.
We recover the dog from the surgery and then we release back the dog to the same locality
Mm-hmm.
after neutering. So that prevents population, that helps in controlling rabies, and
Mm-hmm.
that is also healthy for the dog,
Mm-hmm.
because the dog will not उनके जो private parts होते हैं, they are not able to get infected usually, and
Yeah.
there is less fighting and everything. So that
Mm-hmm.
is a very good initiative that the government is taking. And
Okay.
then we have, आप देख रहे होंगे लॉकडाउन के वक्त गवर्नमेंट ने बहुत अच्छा स्टेप लिया है कि वेटनरी सर्विसेज को एसेंशियल सर्विस बनाया है,
Yeah.
because animals are equally having the right to get treatment no
Yeah.
matter what the circumstances are. So we are very
Mm-hmm.
thankful to the government for opening and keeping the hospital open during
Mm-hmm.
the lockdown, so
Yeah.
that treatment can continue and we can keep on feeding the dogs
Yeah.
outside animals also, which are जो ढाबे वाले हैं सब बंद हो गए थे लॉकडाउन पे. सो थैंक्स टू गवर्नमेंट दैट हम अलाउड थे जाने के लिए बाहर फीडिंग के
Mm-hmm.
लिए. सो दैट वाज आल्सो
Yeah.
वेरी गुड रीसेंट स्टेप जो लिया गया हमें हेल्प करने के लिए.
Okay. So what can the
या
can be the steps should be taken instantly by the youth? Because most of our readers
हम्म
are Indian youth.
या द basic and foremost thing is being a vegetarian. See, not being a non-vegetarian is not only about survival of the fittest or protein diet. All
Yeah.
these things you will see the major superstars,
Yeah.
Indian cinema or for Hollywood or anyone, they are turning into vegan. Why? Because the meat diet is not good for the heart.
Yeah.
Heart diseases, osteoporosis, cancer, all these things are coming, and the World Health Organization की reports हैं कि जो
Yeah.
मीट कंज्यूम करते हैं उनकी जो लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी है वो वेजिटेरियन से काफी कम है,
Mm-hmm.
राइट. जो सारी बीमारियां हो रही है वो है आपकी मीट कंजम्पशन से, एंड देयर आर
Yeah.
साइंटिफिक प्रूफ टुवर्ड्स दैट. सो द
Mm-hmm.
फर्स्ट एंड foremost thing that you can do is just switch to vegetarianism, because जितना 1 हेक्टेयर में जितना आप पानी गवाओगे आलू
Mm-hmm.
उगाने के लिए, उससे 20 गुना आप पानी गवाओगे मीट के 1 किलो को बढ़ाने के लिए, क्योंकि उसके
बिल्कुल.
लिए आप पेड़ काटोगे, जगह
हम्म.
बनाओगे, पानी का
बिल्कुल.
कंजम्पशन होगा, फैक्ट्री सेटअप करोगे. तो जितना आप अपनी रिसोर्सेज, भारत की जितनी लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज हैं उनको आप कम करते जा रहे हो इतने से मीट को बनाने के लिए,
बिल्कुल.
उतने ही सोर्सेज में आप कितने लोगों की भुखमरी मिटा दोगे,
बिल्कुल.
है ना.
Yeah,
तो
that's right.
सबसे पहला जो यूथ स्टेप ले सकता है दैट इज टू स्विच और टर्न इनटू वेजिटेरियन डाइट.
Mm-hmm.
There is
Okay.
no excuse, there is no reason to be a non-vegetarian, only for there is every argument in favor of vegetarian
Yeah.
diet. हम्म? ये तो सबसे सबसे इफेक्टिव मेजर हो गया एनिमल वेलफेयर के लिए.
Yeah.
सेकंड आपका हो गया, प्लीज डोंट परचेज एनिमल्स.
Mm-hmm.
प्लीज आई रिक्वेस्ट, every day in our OPD, outpatient department, we get so many puppies, kittens,
Mm-hmm.
Persian kittens, Siberian huskies, जिनका
Mm-hmm.
वेदर तो है नहीं इंडिया में.
No.
In Delhi, do you think a Siberian husky, Saint Bernard, जो हमारा वेदर है दिल्ली में, it will not survive. So you're
Yeah.
spending so much of money in getting fancy dogs which are not
Yeah.
going to survive.
Yeah.
So you are promoting the black industry. आपको ना रिसीट मिलती है उस
Mm.
पैसे की, ना उसके पास लाइसेंस है शॉप रन करने का, वो गंदगी में ब्रीड करते हैं. तो ये सारी चीजें मिला के आप क्या कर रहे हैं, आप अपना जो हार्ड अर्न्ड मनी है आप उस इंडस्ट्री में डाल रहे हो जो क्रूअल्टी से ही पैसे कमा रहे हैं. वो एक फीमेल को दे आर ओवर प्रेग्नेटिंग द डॉग, इम्प्रेग्नेटिंग द डॉग.
Yeah.
They are using that money for black market, and they are
Mm-hmm.
earning lakhs of rupees by selling sick puppies, because the
Yeah.
puppies which are born in horrible condition, their
Mm-hmm.
immunity is already low.
Yeah.
So all the people who are coming into my hospital or to the readers, please stop anyone from buying puppies. Anybody who wants to purchase puppy, please make them aware that Indian dogs are the things to be welcomed. Indian dogs, जो हमारे खुद के dogs हैं, वो सबसे बेस्ट हैं आपके होम, आपके फैमिली के लिए. एंड ऊपर से आप जितना पैसा आप अपने पहले पपी को खरीदने में लगाएंगे, फिर उतना ही आप ट्रीटमेंट में लगाएंगे.
बिल्कुल.
So it's only cost. So what you can do is stop, don't purchase animal, please adopt from the shelters. We have
Mm-hmm.
so many beautiful Indian puppies and
Yeah.
abandoned dogs that are waiting for loving homes. So please always visit and ask about uh, shelters
Yeah.
dog. तो ये चीजें हैं एंड साथ में यू कैन ऑब्वियसली कट डाउन ऑन प्लास्टिक प्लीज डोंट यूज वन टाइम प्लास्टिक बिकॉज जो भी आप प्लास्टिक यूज कर रहे हैं वो सड़क पे जा रहा है सड़क पे
Mm-hmm.
जितनी भी कैटल्स ढूंढते हैं वो
Mm-hmm.
कंज्यूम करते हैं एंड एक बार किसी कैटल ने पॉलिथीन खाना शुरू कर दिया हमारे पास इतनी सारी कैटल्स आती हैं जिनमें पॉलिथीन पॉलिथीन होता है एंड
Mm-hmm.
उनका पेट खराब होकर सड़ के एंड दे डाई सो
Yeah.
प्लीज अवॉइड यूजिंग वन टाइम प्लास्टिक थिंग्स फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप बाहर जा रहे हैं आपको जूस पीना है ये नहीं कि
Mm-hmm.
आप उसके ठेले पे जाके प्लास्टिक के ग्लासेस ले लो कैरी योर ओन मग
Yeah.
carry your own glass, carry your own flask. You have to switch to non-plastic items. Please, these are very basic things. Hamari education is the way to go,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
One more
Right.
thing I can do, one more local way is please don't purchase exotic birds. जो
Okay.
exotic birds आप pet shops में देखते हैं, it's absolute cruelty to promote bird business because birds का आसमान में खुला रहना सबसे ज्यादा उनके लिए अच्छा है और parakeets ना parrots are illegal to be kept. They are protected under wildlife species. Please don't buy parrots
Mm-hmm.
because वो already decline में है और it is
Okay.
absolute cruelty to keep parrots in your homes. So
Okay.
these are few basic things जो आप शुरुआत में कर सकते हो बाकी बहुत बहुत बड़े रीजन है बट
Yeah.
दीज आर बेसिक थिंग्स जो एक आदमी जो करना चाहता है इन बेसिक थिंग से शुरू कर सकते हैं
Mm-hmm. So
yes
you spend time with
and yes
various.
one more thing I sorry
Yeah. Yeah.
one
Yeah.
more thing I would like to add in this please don't go for camel rides elephant rides and horse rides
Yeah.
that is also one way that you can help if you
Yeah.
don't promote that industry whenever you go for tourists you go for vacations please don't uh, take rides on animals that's also very much cruelty because they are not kept
Yes.
properly the health is already compromised the
Yeah.
owners don't take care of the animals जब आप मंदिर में जाते हैं साउथ में आप देखेंगे एलिफेंट से पूजा तो please don't promote animal rides and performances or
Mm-hmm.
circuses
Mm-hmm.
don't go for that. But boycotting also is also very good part of showing compassion.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you spend time with various species of birds and animals. So how this utilization of time impact your personal behavior and character?
Okay. So before I joined the movement, when I was not an intern,
Mm-hmm.
I was basically a student who had just come out of, you know, college school life. So I did not know
Mm-hmm.
how to. I wanted to keep so many dogs, but of course, not everyone can keep 10,000 dogs in their
Yeah.
homes, right? So I started the movement, and after working at the hospital and managing and being communicating with animals, feeding them, looking after their health, getting them treated by the vet's help, it has hugely given me confidence.
Mm-hmm.
It has hugely made me sure that what I'm doing is a thing which matters. My life matters, my work matters, and what I'm doing matters.
Mm-hmm.
There are many people who keep on thinking मेरा पैशन क्या है मुझे दुनिया
Mm-hmm.
में क्या करना है मैं
Yeah.
क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं
Mm-hmm.
नौकरी लाख रुपए I am doing a 1 lakh rupee job but I don't feel the drive to do it
Mm-hmm.
I am proud to say that I am very satisfied I am very lucky that God has chosen me to do this work because every day I wake up happy
Mm-hmm.
every day I'm satisfied that I my work matters and I'm going to make someone's life better
Yeah.
when one animal comes in a sick condition and goes out released after treated, I
Yeah.
feel that I've done something good, which gives me confidence. Confidence in life is very important.
Yeah.
Second, it has given me a attitude of just do it. Every day you feel so many obstacles are coming to your face. Every day there are some people who come to, they will come with parrots. I have to explain, counsel them. I have to tell them why this is wrong, why you should not do this. So it
Mm-hmm.
gives me a vision that my education is absolutely being put to best use.
Yeah.
My thing that I've learned, I have done education in. I find it very satisfying that I'm putting it to good use. So it has given me a just do it attitude. जो भी मुश्किल आ रही है, I never think, oh my God, this is too much, or
Yeah.
I want to run away from the problem. Because with animals, you can't run away. Either it
Mm-hmm.
will die or either it will survive. So I
Yeah.
know that I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that mantra applies in other fears also of life. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you start learning, it is a habit that I have to do it. So any other problem that comes to my way, my mindset is now trained that I have to get it done. By
Yeah.
hook or by crook, I have to solve this problem. Problem आई है मेरे पास. Now I've become a solution oriented person. And that is what gives my staff very positive outlook towards the
Mm-hmm.
animal. By hook or by crook, we have to get the work done. So that just do it attitude is very important in life.
Yeah.
Otherwise, managing family, personal, and professional life for women is very hard. Unless
Yeah.
and until you don't have that just do it attitude, things only get difficult. So, in this job, in this connection with animals, I have learned that to be empathetic, confident, and just do it. And that
That's
is
so
what
great
it
of
has
you.
given me. Yeah. That's a personality shift that has happened because I was very shy girl in the beginning. After my school, I was very shy girl. So when I started interacting with people, I started talking to owners of the dogs. That
Mm-hmm.
is how I gained confidence. So now I feel very confident that what I'm doing, I'm sure of what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and where my strength and hard work is going. So it helps me a lot every day.
So, any
Hmm.
message or suggestion you want to give to our readers, students, or
Okay,
teachers?
yeah. What I would like to share is that, see, being kind to animals, as Mahatma Gandhi has said, being kind to animals actually shows your character, how your life is going to go forward.
Mm-hmm.
That starts with being kind to human being because we were born in the same environment, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that there is urbanization happening, we are cutting down forest and everything, but at the end of the day, आप जाते कहाँ हो vacation करने के लिए? जिम कॉर्बेट जानवरों को
Yeah.
देखने के लिए? Where do you go for vacation? To environment? Now during the lockdown, the most important lesson that nobody likes being caged in
Yeah.
one location, right? So
Right.
we have to understand that you being kind to animals doesn't mean that you have to go be kind to a tiger. You can
Mm-hmm.
be kind to a dog outside your door.
Yeah.
So kindness actually shows that you have a character which is
Mm-hmm.
compassionate towards human beings also.
Yeah.
So my message to readers is just be kind to your surroundings. Just be kind not only to human beings, but to your fellow living creatures also, right? And start local. Start local. You don't have to be no, and not everyone can be extraordinary, but
Yeah.
we अगर हम हर दिन average constantly रहेंगे progress में, that is how you will see a change.
Yeah.
So the best thing that you can do is be kind to your own locality,
Mm-hmm.
animals. Just make sure that every day when you wake up, you have an extra food. आप चिड़ियों के लिए ऊपर कर दो
Mm-hmm.
छत पे. आप
Mm-hmm.
बाहर डॉग्स के लिए डाल दो. जो खाना खिला रहे हैं आपके गली में, जो खाना दे रहे हैं आपकी सोसाइटी में, उनको भी हेल्प करें.
Yeah.
एंड नसबंदी कराएं अपनी इधर की एरिया की. आपको
Mm-hmm.
1 रुपए खर्च नहीं करना.
Mm-hmm.
So you have my message is being kind to animals also gives you confidence that you will be a good human being in future.
Yeah.
So that is it. And always you are welcome at Sanjay Gandhi Hospital. We are
Mm-hmm.
open. We want help. The ways that I have told Ayushi to you about how people can come forward and help us,
Yeah.
that would be great. Volunteer, foster, give away,
Mm-hmm.
donate your second-hand item, working condition items. That is the way to go. for animal welfare only for beginners.
Yeah.
Once you get the hang of it, you
Mm-hmm.
will really enjoy it, and you can come and volunteer, and you will see that being having an animal as a companion gives you a lot of empathetic nature and compassion, जो
Yeah.
आपके अपने आप ही लाइफ में हर जगह रिफ्लेक्ट होने लगेगा.
Thanks for
That would
your
be my
precious
message.
message. Thanks for the message. So, do you